What if we lived on another planet? Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, what if Earth wasn't our home? What if we lived out there on another planet? This idea, both exhilarating and daunting, has been a staple of human imagination forever. Today, we're diving headfirst into this cosmic what if. Let's explore what life beyond Earth might look like, from building habitats on Mars to imagining society on far-off exoplanets. Prepare yourself for a journey through the stars. Before we dream about life on another planet, let's consider, why would we want or need to leave Earth? Earth has been our home for millions of years. It's provided everything we've ever needed, from oxygen to oceans to lush forests. But cracks in this perfect picture are beginning to form. Overpopulation is stretching resources thin. Climate change threatens to make large parts of the planet uninhabitable. And then there's our natural curiosity, the need to explore, to reach new frontiers. The idea of colonizing another planet isn't simply about survival, it's about ensuring humanity has a second chance. Imagine Earth as a fragile glass vase. Wouldn't it be smart to have a backup, just in case it falls? Not just any giant rock in space can be our next home. To support life as we know it, a planet must offer some critical features. It needs to be in the Goldilocks zone, a distance from its star where it's not too hot, not too cold, but just right. It should have liquid water, breathable air, and a stable climate. Earth checks all these boxes, but finding other planets that do the same is no small task. Scientists have identified some promising candidates, but none are quite perfect. So if we're serious about moving, some compromises and big innovations will definitely be required. If there's one planet that's captured humanity's imagination as our top candidate for colonization, it's Mars. At first glance, Mars seems alien. Its skies are dusty pink, its landscape is barren and rocky, and its average temperature is a bone-chilling minus 60 degrees Celsius. Its atmosphere, mostly carbon dioxide, and thin enough to make breathing without a spacesuit impossible. That said, Mars also holds potential. It's close by, relatively speaking, and we've already sent dozens of missions to study it. Mars has frozen water beneath its surface, and its day, surprisingly, is only about 40 minutes longer than an Earth day. These factors make it slightly more friendly for colonizers compared to the fiery heat of Venus or the gas giants like Jupiter. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Living on Mars would come with enormous challenges. Without a thick atmosphere, radiation from the sun would be a constant threat. Imagine having to live underground or inside special domes just to avoid exposure. Cold temperatures would make it difficult to grow food or store water in accessible form. Then there's gravity. Mars has only 38% of Earth's gravity. Over the long term, how would this affect our bodies? Would our muscles and bones weaken? Would children born on Mars even resemble those born here on Earth? Clearly, adapting to life on Mars would be more than science. It would be a complete transformation of human existence. To make Mars livable, technology will be our lifeline. Scientists are already brainstorming ideas like pressurized biospheres where humans could breathe and live. To grow food, innovative techniques like hydroponics or genetic engineering of plants may be required. And for energy, solar panels and nuclear reactors would likely power future Martian colonies. Programs like SpaceX have revolutionized our progress toward Mars. Their reusable rockets and ambitious plans for manned Mars missions make what once seemed like wild fantasy appear achievable within our lifetime. The first humans may step foot on the red planet sooner than many of us imagine. While Mars is exciting, there's a bigger dream on the horizon: Earth-like exoplanets. These are planets orbiting stars in far-off solar systems, located in the habitable zone. Worlds like Kepler 452b and Proxima Centauri b could, in theory, one day become humanity's future homes. But reaching these planets presents colossal challenges. The distance to the nearest candidate is over 4 light-years, a journey that would take decades or even centuries with today's technology. What kind of spacecraft could carry humans across such a vast stretch of space? And if we somehow got there, what would we find? Finding an Earth-like planet isn't just about resources, it's also about exploring the unknown. Would its skies, forests, and oceans look familiar or completely foreign? What strange creatures, big or microscopic, might we encounter? Could alien bacteria threaten our survival, or would we discover new forms of life that redefine our understanding of biology? Living within an alien ecosystem would be an experiment unlike any other. Adapting to new plants, weather systems, and day-night cycles would take immense ingenuity. Every day would be a balancing act between discovery and survival. As we imagine living on another planet, the question arises, how would it feel to call somewhere other than Earth home? What traditions, holidays, or ways of life would we bring from Earth, and what would change completely? Would Martian colonists look back at Earth with nostalgia, or would further generations feel completely detached from their origins? Human society would likely evolve in unexpected ways to suit new environments. Imagine underground cities on Mars with towering domes of artificially lit farms, or futuristic settlements on an exoplanet built around alien landscapes. Would Earth still unite us, or would we become fragmented into entirely different planetary cultures? Moving to another planet wouldn't just be a physical relocation. It would reshape how we see ourselves. For millions of years, Earth has been the center of our universe, the only home we've known. But becoming an interplanetary species would force us to see life in a broader cosmic perspective. Would living among the stars bring humanity closer together? Or would it amplify the divisions we already face? Could the sheer wonder of staring at alien sunsets motivate us to take better care of the universe we live in, starting with Earth? Venturing into space to live on another planet would undeniably come with monumental challenges. It would require the best of humanity, the sharpest minds, the bravest spirits, and the strongest determination to push boundaries. The risks are enormous, but so are the rewards. Ensuring humanity's survival, unlocking new technologies, and exploring a universe filled with possibilities would mark the next great chapter in our story. So what if we lived on another planet? The truth is, life beyond Earth is still a distant dream, filled with uncertainty. But dreams have always been the foundation of progress. 100 years ago, powered flight and moon landings seemed impossible. Today, we're already planning interstellar missions. The stars are closer than you think. Whether it's Mars, distant exoplanets, or some unknown world waiting to be discovered, our story is far from over. The question isn't if we'll live on another planet, it's when. So keep looking up and keep dreaming. Our next great adventure awaits among the stars.